Hello, my name is Omar Rampersad. It's Wednesday, March 28, 2018 at 7:40 p.m. in Toronto. So I just came back from downtown and I'm just going to give you an update as to what the harassment experience was. Keep in mind that every time I go out, I'm being harassed. So today is Wednesday, so there seemed to be some sort of submission or a team meeting. So in the meeting, people give quote unquote evidence, witness statements about what they see and hear and observe, which means that I'm being stalked and spied on. For people to give evidence in a meeting of some sort, then they'd have to be following me around. Therefore, I'm being stalked. So in this meeting, there seemed to be some sort of a discussion as to the account changing hands, new managers. I heard the name of somebody I dealt with on a business level, on a business basis. I heard he was a manager, and I have to do what everybody says, and it's a global account, and but they want to bring it home. They want to bring the account home. Stanislaus is the one that hits with lasers, I heard, because I posted some marks on the back that seem to indicate laser attacks as I sleep. I heard the name Stanislaus, and I heard he's the one who hits assaults with the directed energy weapons. Because keep in mind that these criminal teams are international. So Stanislaus, I understand, is Russian. Haven't got a clue who he is. But I do see a lot of tall, skinny white men following me around, old as well. Um, Old and young, skinny, tall, white men. Maybe, excuse me, they look like Stanislaus, whoever he is. So, excuse me. Sorry. This is happening again. It happened the last time too. Anyway, so there are comments about the worker underneath having the account again, and we have to, or I have to, or she, I should say, have to let this person see and gerbil. You have to let them in. Keep your legs open. I heard you have to get used to it. She has to get used to it. We're already 50% there. We can't stop now. And so on. And also, we're jailbaited again. There's another charge. It's, I believe, public discord or something along like that. Some other trumped up charge, just like the last one. As a result of being entrapped, basically, because I heard that the police are using, excuse me, the police are making announcements about me in a court setting. Now, if this is true, then there's a lot of information in the public arena, which means that I'm stalked and harassed. None of this has ever been disclosed to me. The flagging has not been disclosed to me. The no due processing, nothing, absolutely nothing. Yet when I report that I'm being stalked, I'm being told that I'm paranoid. Makes no sense. I heard that I'm going to be drugged. We have to be drugged, or else if it goes global, I will not survive. I heard that I had a couple of heart attacks. Well, that's not news. I think it's just not showing up in tests. As a direct result of stress and directed energy weapons being used as part of the harassment program. So there seemed to be also some sort of a tag team because I'm flagged again in maybe from this meeting, more recently flagged, I guess. And so when I walked into the building, there is a woman there with the dog on a leash. She walked in front of me. This is what happens all the time, and then they call it off saying I'm stalking them. Um, so she walked into the elevator, so I went to check my mail. Somebody came right after me. I walked to the elevator. Somebody crossed my path. I walked into the elevator. Somebody came right after me. Of course, this is all normal activity on an everyday basis, right? However, the only difference is you're going to hear comments, trigger words like intervaginal in the elevator. When you walk out the elevator, when I walk out the elevator, you're going to hear the person behind me who's still in there will say, she used to be a prostitute. Um, so there seemed to be some sort of a tag team to keep an eye on me, basically. So I walk out of the elevator on my floor, and somebody from a unit on the floor will come after me. I walk into my unit, somebody around the unit will open the door. As I walk in, they'll walk out. A team, a tag team, relay style, that is meant to keep an eye on me. And once they do that, then they will call the cops and say, oh, I saw her do this, I saw her do that, when none of it is true. I'm busy carrying on my life the best way I know how, considering I am being harassed so criminally for so long. I'm looking for a job. I'm trying to do other things with my life. I really don't have the time, never mind the inclination, to stalk anybody. If somebody stalks me and harasses me, I have the right to tell them to stop doing so. This is not making a scene. I have the right to tell people to stop harassing me. It's called self-defense. I have a right to defend myself. Whether I'm being physically stalked, physically assaulted, verbally assaulted, I have a right to tell people to stop doing so. I had another peace order is being sought. The peace orders should be sought for people who are following me. I am not stalking anyone. And again, oh my.